Hello, hello, is it working now? I ended up having to unplug my mic because Alright, there we go. Way I can speak again. I am no longer silenced by the greater void demons. Otherwise known as the back of my fucking computer. I mean, seriously, it's like pretty fucking dark back there. Like seriously. Crispy salad. Hey, my voice isn't that coarse, is it? Like, damn, I knew that my voice sounded pretty fucking bad, but like, you don't have to do me like that, as you better. It's like, my voice is like, yeah, my voice is like one of my main sources of dysphoria. So like, yeah. Perhaps crunchy might be the best way of describing my voice. Also, that is good to hear that you are pleased with the lettuce. I mean, like, I'm afraid that I can't fully relate, but I'm fine with this regardless. Also, I'm on the wrong fucking layer. Great job, Mama. You're a fucking dolt. Personally, I just wish that my voice was like a little more higher pitched. It's like still I dropped my fucking pickaxe. Uh, Personally, I wish my voice was like a little higher pitched. That way it sounded like more feminine while also being deep, kind of. Because, you know, like, having a deep voice isn't the thingy part. It's just the fact that I sound not how I want to sound, you know? Uh, God damn it. Why is it that the fucking Me6 bot takes so fucking long to announce streams? To be fair, that sort of voice is also good. Having a having a voice that can, yeah, yeah, I can imagine. I mean, like, you know, with me, I find it really hard to like say anything and make it sound threatening because my fucking voice is like I am stuck with a fucking West Yorkshire accent. So like anything I say immediately sounds fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I mean to be fair, but oh fuck. Crisis averted! Hey! Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Nope, nope. Crisis not averted. Crisis is very much afoot. Okay, right. Better not be any, better not be any more lava behind this. There we go. I did it. I've successfully got an iron. That is gravel, Marion. I mean, that's a good thing for the sort of vibe I want to, like, go off of. But, like, not like the sort of vibe which, like, would make me able to, like, do, like, villain speeches and make them sound, like, all menacing and threatening and stuff. You know, like, like, as a person who plays a fuck ton of Dungeons and Dragons as a GM, I'm on fire. Fuck, water, water, water. There we go. But as a person who plays a lot of Dungeons and Dragons as a GM, I have to voice like villain characters, and it is really hard to do it when you have... Well, number one, you're bad at voice acting, and ooh, diamonds. And I have no inventory space. That cave ambient noise was perfectly timed, wow. Okay, I guess I'm sacrificing flint for diamonds. Let's see. What can I ditch? The dirt. I have plenty of dirt at home. I can just use it all. If you need fancy voice lines. Oh, I actually have voice mod, just not the full version. I'm planning on getting it though. That way, when I end up giving speeches and shit on the server, like I can I put like an echo on my voice. You know, just to make it sound a little less like it's just a little... just to make it sound a little less, stupid? Nah, that's not the right word. I mean, yeah, it would be, especially considering the fact that I am, like, as far as, like, the story of this server's going, I'm, like, the fucking monarch here. I'm, like, ruler and shit, so, like, you know, I obviously need a bit more of a commanding voice that isn't just how mine sounds. Or at least, like, I need to put some kind of effect on it to make it sound a lot more, like, you know, thingy than my regular voice. And that's why I even installed voice mod, but the problem is with, like, the trial, like, free version, is that you have to wait, like, for days where, like, it'll, like, randomly pick out something good for you. Because most of the time it's just, like... Yeah, that's fair. I mean... I actually play D&D a lot, like, because, like, one of my other friends is a GM, and, he spends most of the time planning for D&Ds and shit. And he's pretty good at it. And the campaign that we're currently doing is actually, home to one of my favorite characters that I ever made. A bard named Lelise, who is, like, well, one of the main, like, gimmicks for her is that, like, well, okay. Yes, bad. And don't worry, Hazzy, I have not been, like, tarnishing the stereotype of bards. I have been very much living up to it. But, like, the thing is, when I was making Lelise, like, my character, the GM, like, I made, like, a passing joke about, like, because, like, I had really high charisma. I made a passing joke about just, like, having a fucking maid outfit on all the time and being able to get away with it. The GM decided to give me a maid outfit that gives me a +4 to my charisma stat. Cabbage bad. If I was actually good at singing, I would, but, you know, I'm not very good at singing. I'm, like, I'll be honest, I am very shit at singing. Like, very much so. Like, seriously, when I'm singing, you can't tell if it's a cat just fucking being strangled, or if it's a person who's meant to be singing a fucking song. And to be honest, around here, it can be either. There is actual truth to that statement, but I am not gonna back it up because I feel like I would be breaking some kind of law if I did. I mean, that's fair. I mean, only reason Lilith is my favorite is because, like, she's, like, the first D&D character that I've made that I've, like, proper enjoyed playing. Because, like, all my other ones have been NPCs. You know, never been, like, actual player characters. Because I've spent most of my time in fucking D&D as, like, a GM and shit. You know, I'm the one who's making, like, bland characters for you to fucking interact with in the story. But, like, you know, Lilith, my bad, is the first proper player character, which I've put a lot of effort into, as well as being the first character I've properly mid-maxed. And let me tell you, for the sort of shit I do in the fucking campaign, that +4 on my charisma stat is very useful. I have like a +12 in my fucking persuasion or whatever. It's like, it's pretty fucking batshit insane. Like, seriously, you have, oh, fuck, die right. There we go. Crisis averted. Fuck, no. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm just gonna, like, pretend I didn't see that. Let's just move on. Hey, Iron. Oh yeah, fuck. It was a trap. It was a trap. It tried to lure me in with riches, and so I would walk into its fiery embrace. Little did it know that I'm smarter than your average dead rat. I mean, not that much smarter. I have the IQ of at least 5 dead rats. I mean, if you've ever seen a dead rat do an IQ test, it's typically a bit more than that, though, so. Dead rats can't do IQ tests. What the fuck's wrong with you, ma? What the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you talking about dead rats, lass? Why are you talking about dead rats? There are some days where I feel like I need help. You would usually fail because I love that idea. Like a bard who's socially awkward or something. Oh, if Lilith dies, I am totally using that idea. Silver's gonna be, like, the GM is gonna be, like, really pissed off at me if I decide to make another bard, but I'm gonna make it, like, a socially awkward bard. I love that idea. Also, no, I won't munch the rats. Eating rotten flesh is more Mel's thing. I don't understand why she just doesn't eat, like, regular food. Like, scarecrow. Oh! Oh, I see. That's actually really fucking interesting. Like a living scarecrow. Like, brought to life via magic, or, like, some other arcade, or, like, some other just, like, random means. Okay, not going that way, that's for sure. Magic construct. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I've made a few magic construct characters before. Mostly, mostly NPC characters, though, because, you know, not really able to, you know, most of the games that I play in, we never really, have much of a chance to actually... Jesus Christ, they got that much fucking lapis from a fucking one vein, Jesus. Yeah, they have no particular shortage of redstone, so I might as well ditch the redstone. But, like, in, like, one of the homebrew, campaigns I made, we had these things called guardians, which were basically, like, humanoid constructs. Like, humanoid magic constructs. Basically, like, robots. Just fantasy robots. And that's essentially what guardians are. We still have them around, actually. It's just that I don't feature them as often. But then again, I don't really feature out from my campaigns much, other than just, like, occasional characters I decide to make. Yes, the beat boot people. That's the best way of summarizing them. Okay, my ping is slowly getting worse. Hopefully the stream isn't lagging too much. My internet appears to be shitting itself again, just not quite as severely as before. 26 diamonds. Not bad. But I probably should start heading back now, because, if I don't, then I am... I don't think I'm going to be able to carry much more anyway. Now, I could just, like, kill myself so I could, respawn, but, you know, I think I might be kind of cheating. I'm trying to stop doing that. Or at least, like, I'm gonna, like, try and refrain from doing so on stream. So... I actually did something similar with, my bad character. The one which I was on about. Because her whole backstory was that she was, like... Like, the backstory which she actually had was that she was a, like, the heir to a noble family. Problem is, that same noble family exiled her. Because of some shit that was kind of out of her control. Basically, she got accused of treason, which was a thing which one of the other family members was doing. And basically, like, she had the blame pinned on her for it. And as a result, she got exiled from the family. And what I did was, made it so whenever she'd be asked about, you know, where she came from and all that, she'd just kind of answer, just basically, she'd just say, you know, like, around the general area where the family is based. You know, like, obviously, she'd say the actual name of it and shit, but, like, that'd be like the beginning of the lies. But she would, like, you know, attempt to, like, come up with shit on the spot. You know, if she, is asked any more questions and all that. Fortunately, I'm past trying to, improvise lies. Because the, whole party's ended up finding out about a backstory. Because the GM decided, oh yeah, you know that fucking family member who like, pinned the blame on you? Yeah, she's here. And, yeah. That was a, I mean, at that time, it was only Meadow and the only other player was Meadow. Like, other than me, the only other player was Meadow. And that was the problem. Because it would, like, what's the wording? Because none of the things which were revealed actually had much of a, you know, weight on the plot. Well, not on the, like, not much of a weight on the plot, but, like, just... It wouldn't really, you know, Meadow isn't the sort of person who would be like, oh shit, that's your backstory? Oh fuck. You know, Meadow is more the sort of person who'd just be like, oh hey, that's pretty cool, I guess. But, you know, it's not exactly fun to make reveals when, you know, the only other person in the party, you know, has a reaction that basically just boils down to, oh shit, that's pretty cool, I guess. Luckily now, we have multiple people in the party. Raba and Mel, two of them. Well, the only other two, other than me and Med. Which is, gonna be pretty fun because I have some things I have planned for my character, and I can't promise them that they're all gonna be good. Or, rather, good for them. Can certainly say that they're gonna be fun for me, but, you know, I can't say the same for them. I mean, to be fair, I think I've already made them a little thingy of my character because I'm like, okay, that I from all of this, I have omitted one like big detail. The thing is, I've left out one big detail throughout this whole ordeal. Let's just say I've been putting that charisma to use via the means of I'll put it this way, my character has a Yuri harem. By the way, it wasn't my idea that to be a thing. I will say that right now, it was purely the GM's decision, not mine. I'm just kind of going along with it because, you know, I mean, what else am I meant to fucking do? Oh. That's them. Oh, that's the horny. Yeah, that's, I mean, one of the big things, like, one of the things that I have written down for her ideals and her character sheet is, be gay, do crime. I mean, she hasn't really done much of the, she hasn't really done much of the fucking, you know, crime, but the other things, certainly. Anyway, I'm running out of, hunger, so it's time. I know I said I'm not gonna do this much, but, like, you know, I'm gonna, you know, just this one since I don't want to use up all of my fucking baked potatoes. Because these lot always insist that we have keep inventory on, and I, honestly, if I was to turn it off, I'm scared of what they might do. Here I go. Alright, now that's over with. Where's Penny? There she is. Yes, crime is indeed good. I mean, one of the things that we ended up doing, in the campaign was we ended up having to assassinate a noble, which was an event which traumatized my character. Like, why are you putting torches on top of the jukebox now? But yeah, it's 90% of the campaign thus far has just been me just going around playing music. Oh, that's a thing as well. One of the first things that happened, like, in one of our first sessions was the GM decided to give me a fucking ability rate. which makes it so if I get higher than an 18 on my, like, performance rolls, it auto-charms everything that can be charmed within a 30-foot radius of me. And we were in the small village, like where we'd started. And just by playing one song and getting a high roll, I managed to throw the entire fucking village into complete disarray. And we've recently gone back there, and one of the things the GM has done is that he's made it so occults fucking and sprung up around my character. Which I gotta say I'm not a big fan of. You know what? It's not like we're gonna be staying there for very long anyway, so. Concern indeed. I mean, fucking hell, like, you know, one of the things which happened in the campaign, like, that I explicitly did, was I made it so my character started having a bit of a panic attack over the fact that, you know, not only is she returning to the place where... Yeah, I don't either. I do not know either. To be honest, I think it... I don't know. I mean, like, I suppose I'm the one who keeps enabling him, but, you know, I'm not taking responsibility for whatever bullshit the GM decides to pull. You know, when it comes to me and my characters. Like, one of my first times playing D&D was, like... It was, like, with a different GM. Like, this isn't related, to, like, specifically to what, like, happened here. But... It's... You know what? Azzy, you're a big fan of hearing about Meadow. I know this. I've seen your chat messages before, like when when Meadow's been on. This is a story that mainly concerns Meadow. Mostly because she was the biggest offender in all this. So like either way. I went ahead and basically, I went ahead and, you know, decided one day, you know what, Meadow and Van, you know, Vanfar, you know, they're both playing D&D, right? I want to try D&D. I'll ask them if I can join their D&D. I was allowed to join their D&D. Other than starting off one of my favourite hobbies ever, it also gave me one of the most memorable fucking stories. Like D&D stories to me. My first time playing D&D, so like it was me, Meadow, Ven, and this other guy, friend, like an IRL friend of Ven's, and we all got in this little room, and you know we started playing D&D. Thing is, we had stressed that, you know, I was new to the game, I knew nothing about how it worked, all I'd done is make a character. And so, the GM, being the nice guy that he is, decided, you know what, let's make a little tutorial segment for her. Let's make a little tutorial segment for Ma. Which he did. And one of the little missions in the tutorial segment that we ended up doing was we had to deal with, like, a bunch of fucking, like, goblins and hobgoblins. And, like, one was, like, a captain, and or, like, a warlord, and we had to fucking, like, deal with him. And the thing is, my first character was a rogue. Specifically a charisma-based rogue. Like a swindler sort of character. You know, a kleptomaniacal swindler. That was the sort of character I first made. And, well, what I did was I decided, you know what, this guy, he's gonna, like, try and attack us and shit. How about I try and solve the situation diplomatically and use persuasion? And I succeeded. I successfully managed to get the Hobgoblin captain away from us. Had him believe, oh shit, yeah, you know what, there's no one else around, it's just this one bitch who's annoying the fuck out of me. I'll just leave her alone. Then comes Meadow, with her fucking character, who, as the Hobgoblin captain's walking the fuck away, decides to just run up with 2 fucking longswords and fucking chuck them at him. With both of the fucking attacks missing. But it drew his attention. And he knew that I was fucking lying then, because there was someone else there. I don't think I need to say how it panned out. It's hilarious, but also really fucking infuriating. Because I was so proud of myself, right? I was so proud of myself to have solved something with diplomacy. I felt like a fucking genius. Like, I felt like the most silver-tongued fucking genius there ever could be, right? And then in comes Meadow, just like, ooga booga, fucking longsword to the back. And, immediately my master plan begins unraveling right before me. I had managed to persuade the dude, hey, don't fucking kill me. And he was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. And, in comes Meadow, giving the dude grounds to fucking kill me. And the whole reason that she said that she went ahead and did this is because the first time she played D&D, her party, like the party she was playing with, had pretty much left her to get mauled by kobolds. And she didn't want me, getting away with fucking doing what she wanted to do, like, in the original session. And yeah, I gotta admit, I am rather fucking... I'm a very big fan of solving things with diplomacy. Like, whenever there's any sort of, like, diplomatic thing in a game, like, diplomacy, like, any sort of diplomacy, mechanic, I always like using those, rather than, just murdering everything outright. Because I'll be honest, I'm the sort of people who'd want to befriend everyone rather than murder everyone in cold blood. So, when there's like a diplomacy, mechanic in a video game or an RPG, I mean, yeah, that's the whole reason I like D&D so much. Like, you basically have no limits. It's not like you're playing a video game where there's it's like set coding and a set script. You're playing a tabletop role-playing game, which is infinitely more flexible than, a video game. Because rather than, just talking to a fucking... basically just doing the equivalent of talking to a brick wall, you're talking to an actual person with actual ideas and an actual story in mind, rather than a fucking computer program that's coded to play out a specific story. Because by rights, in D&D, so long as the GM allows it, you can do pretty much anything. That's how I got my fucking character to have a fucking maid outfit that gives me +4 to fucking charisma. Worst part is, later on... yeah, I think a good example of, you know, pretty much anything can happen in Dungeons and Dragons is Puffin Forest's fucking obelisk story, where like he was GMing, like this dude had been GMing, and he was like he'd basically like stressed to everyone, all right, don't touch this fucking obelisk. And next thing you know, they've pretty much gotten fucking party wiped. Because they decided to touch the obelisk and wake up the fucking demon thing that was fucking trapped inside of the damn thing. And then there's like... And then another example could be, like the whole thing with the fucking, thing that happened in my D&D. Like, when the GM decided, okay, you know what, yeah, you've gone back to this place and there's a cult around you now. There's people literally worshipping you as a goddess now. Oh fuck, that is lava. Uh... You know, I genuinely don't know how I can actually get past that. I'm just gonna, like, build over it. Then dig back. See how far it goes. I mean, to be fair, like, it was very tempting to. But I decided not to, because my character's meant to be neutral, and she's meant to be fairly shy at that. Like, other than when she's singing and when she's deciding to, like, actually, like, work up the courage to act. Like, my character is meant to be rather shy when it comes to people just walking up to her and talking to her and shit. So, to her, and to me, if this ever happened to me, you know, being labeled as a fucking deity is kind of, panic attack worthy. Because, you know, it's not like, you know, there's human interaction, and then there's, like, interaction that's even more awkward than regular interaction. Like, you know? And I feel like being worshipped as a fucking deity would be somewhere in the, oh god, I want to fucking die levels of awkward interaction. Because I have a feeling that... Oh god. Oh god. I mean... I... I suppose, I mean, that would... To be fair, like... That is probably the most fucking... that's probably the most fucked up way I've ever heard, like... anything like that ever happening. And I thought that like one of the players in my fucking D&D wanting to eat a corpse was bad, and here you are just... God. That sounds like both a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Like, can you imagine having a fucking tongue that's taller than you are? Like, that'd be fucking awful. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to nip back to base soon. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Right, yep, they'll go safe. The scarecrow. I can imagine, honestly. Like, that sounds... I wouldn't even know how to handle that. Like, if I was the GM there, I would not know how to fucking handle that. I would be at a loss for words. Honestly. Gah. I hate that. I, I actually hate that idea. I'll be honest, like, fleshy body horror shit in anything, it freaks me the fuck out. Like, anything that concerns flesh and it being in a place that it should never ever be. You know, that's the point where I'm just like, no. Like, bad. That's not... That's, like, the worst. You know? Like... Ugh. That's awful. I hate that. Fucking... It's like the fucking merchant from Resident Evil, except rather than items, it's just got, like, a bunch of fucking, like, body parts, just like... Ugh. Ugh. I hate that. He just opens his fucking coat, there's just, like, a bunch of tongues in there, just... Blah. I hate that idea. I mean, like, that's cool, kinda, but, like, why? God. Ugh. God, I could... Like... I can only imagine that that would either be very terrifying or very confusing for the GM to think about. Like... Fuck. And I thought the fucking biofiends... Like, these fucking, like, flesh zombie... These fleshy zombie creatures I've made for fucking... Like, my campaign were bad. Like that. Ugh. That was the melon that I'm doing. I need to take my mind off of this horrible, horrible image in my brain. It's doing pretty alright, actually. I've got, like, a good few stacks. I'm gonna have to thank Mel for that later. Ugh. That's like... That's... That'd be awful, like, terrifying. Like, could you imagine being an NPC, like, witnessing that shit? Like, just like a far-off observer, like, not involved at all, but, like, watching it. Like, you know, you just see, like, this fucking... Like, this horrible creature just... that... Not gonna lie, that, like, genuinely makes me feel a little nauseous. I am, like, going to, what's something I can do that'll take my mind off this, Anyway, what should I build? What should I build? I think I've spent enough time talking about D&D and shit, so I think I should probably... God, it doesn't sound like a neutral good character, it sounds like a... If anything, it sounds more like a neutral evil character, or just a chaotic neutral. I mean, I've seen some chaotic neutral characters, so. Though, like, one thing that always kind of confused me about like D&D alignments is like the whole idea of like just them in general. Because like, there's no set good or evil, is there? Because like, yeah, I mean that's always infuriating when you have like a backstory set out for a character and no one even bothers like trying to look into it at all. But that's how I felt about like my character in in the campaign that I'm currently doing. Because, like, I'd put so much work into a backstory and shit, and, just no one bothered to even, like, look at. No one even bothered to, like, ask about it much. I guess I just lied so well about my character's backstory that I actually fooled them all into thinking that was, like, all there was to my backstory. Even that, oh, no one cared. Anyway, I'm running out of hunger and I'm. What the fuck? Uh. What's this? Minecart rail? Hold up. Minecart rail. Yeah, it's a minecart rail. Possibly. I think this is the thing which I had plotted out on the map, but. This is the thing that's behind Flip, though. Torn down the walls. What the fuck is he planning? Where does this minecart thing even lead? Matthew told me not to look at this shit. Uh. Yeah, Matthew said that he'd been working on something, but like. He's told me not to look at it. It's like. What should I do here? Because Alright. Halsey? Do you reckon I should check what Matthew's got down this fucking minecart rail? Or should I, like, leave it? Guess you're right. And here I go then. So I knew that the minecart thing was here. I knew that they were doing something with minecarts. But like, I didn't... Oh, what the fuck? Okay then. I don't know what that is. I think it might be another mob farm, but whatever it is, I'm not looking at it anymore. I think... God, I think that Matthew and Mel are going to be proper pissed at me for even looking at that. Is that all it is? Just a fucking mob farm? Don't know why the fuck you're being so secretive. I guess, I mean, if they are actually working on something, though, I shouldn't be, like, prying into it. So that's the only little thing I'm gonna see. Yes, I know that there's something there now. All this fucking never blue stuff. You know what, I can easily get back to Lettershire. I can easily get back to Lettershire here. Because, basically ended up accidentally making a portal nexus. Basically Matthew decided to put his, put another portal in his base. And it's not like it's a pretty short walk away from the portal that I have in my base. So let's hope that neither Matthew or Mel watch the fucking VOD. Oh yeah, I forgot I deactivated my portal. Oh well. Can I nail a water bucket? No, I cannot. This penny sits on top of my chest. Can't, well... Yeah. God. Like I said, I hope neither of them watch the VOD. That way they don't know that I've accidentally I quote unquote accidentally seen what they've been working on. I mean, it looks very similar to the fucking mob farm that Mel has. But I'm actually just gonna like nip over so I can have a look. Probably. I mean, to be fair, to their knowledge, I wasn't really doing all important this stream, so chances are I won't be watching. Yeah, it does look very similar. So I think it's another creeper farm. I guess. Huh. Anyway, I'm just gonna like not dwell on that. I'm gonna like just move on with what I was doing. But should I continue mining or should I like attempt to build something when morning arrives? Yeah, and if so, like if I do want to build out, like what should I build? Because I have no idea what else I could build right now. Because like right now there's only so much I can build. I just got a ping on Discord and, like, I was so fucking terrified that it was gonna be, like, fucking Mel or something, just bloody message, like, Mel or Matthew just messaging me saying, Oi, fucking cunt, why you been looking at what Matthew's been planning, or, you know, why you been looking at what's been planned and shit. Uh, anyway, let's get some other stuff done now, I guess. Because, like, I've gotten, like, a stack and a bit of diamonds, so I think I should be alright on, like, resources for a bit. Got plenty of gold, plenty of iron. I'll just get the, cactus thingy up. Does a hoe, like, mine these? No, it doesn't. Shears? No. Let go into two zombies. Right, just gonna deal with these guys first. Yeah, I'm at 3 hearts. I'm gonna go hide out in the fucking blacksmith for a bit. Because that skeleton completely misses me. Or it's like, doesn't see me. Uh... That's fair. I find paladins fun to play. Especially if you decide to make them overly zealous and religious. And also have a lot of torches and fire spells. And they're the most fun types of paladins. The overly zealous ones, which burn everything. What to build? Might just like hop on Hypixel, or I might just like hop on Hypixel or something in a mo. Yeah, that is very confusing. To be honest, they should just make Oathbreaker Paladin like a basic thing in like the basic player handbook. Because Oathbreakers are fucking fun. I mean, unless you were going for a character, unless you go for a character like, I had planned whether just to complete another fucking zealot. Yeah, I mean that tends to be how it is in real life, though, isn't it? So, bonus points for realism, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna stop with that joke. That's probably gonna offend somebody. Hey, coming back on now, Mel. Let's see. What to do next? By the way, Mel, I'll be in General 1. This is that I'm planning on moving over to Hypixel in a mo, so... Because I'll be honest, I'm running out of things to do on here, so... I'm just a little bit, starting to get a bit antsy and shit. I don't think that's the right word, like... What does that even mean? Well, either way. Starting to get a bit, like... anxious at the moment, because I don't know, what to do. I see. Hello, Mel.
Hello.
You heard... What?
What was you gonna say?
I was just saying, did you hear what I said about moving over to Hypixel?
No.
Ah, right. It's just that I'm planning on going over. I'm planning on going on to Hypixel because I run out of things to do on here.
That's fair.
Because I've got a stack and a bit of diamonds.
Ooh, nice.
All that stuff.
Alright. Fair. Any clue what you're gonna play on Hypixel?
Skyblock probably.
Alright, fair.
No, actually. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the most, like, reasonable ending, to be fair, from what you said. I mean, if you already beat, like, the basic antagonist, then, it makes sense, I suppose. Anyway, should we move over onto Hypixel? Or do you have something? Do you have something to do first?
Well, I wanted to finish Matthew's thing.
Right.
So I can if you want, I can play it for a bit.
I mean, if you want to get that done first, then sure. I just need to think of like what I need to do first.
Fair.
I mean, yeah, that to be fair, that seems like a fairly reasonable thing. Like, just go to another kingdom if that sort of thing's happening. If there's like a cult forming, then you don't want to be a part of that shit, do you?
Do you ever want to be a part of a cult?
No. Especially not one.
Unless it's some sort of very interesting cult, then I'm not interested.
I mean, like, I don't think there's ever any like reason that like a cult should be Like, I don't think there's ever a reason that you should join a cult, to be completely fair.
Mm.
Insert joke about pizza time pizza here, I guess. Anyway, now I die.
Give me a minute. Someone sent me something.
Once again, Hazzy, I have no interest in joining a cult. I am completely fine remaining without a cult. You know, I already accidentally started one in D&D. I don't need.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah, I was telling some D&D stories earlier.
Of course you were.
What's that meant to mean, Mel?
Mm. Nothing. You can tell the story of how you slowly slept with every powerful person across the nation. Well, basically.
Now, once again, I've already said this earlier on when I was talking about this. That wasn't my fucking decision.
Oh, from Silver, it sounds like it was very much your decision.
I mean, 90% of them, he went ahead and just dumped them on me. And then, there was only, one of them, which I actually went ahead and did it for, because I wanted to solve the situation without fucking dying.
Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that.
I will tell myself and everyone else that, because it is the fucking truth.
Is it?
Yes, it very much is.
Yeah, sure.
Once again, this isn't the first time that I've ended up cocking up by trying to fucking be diplomatic.
Mm.
Because once again, one of my first earliest memories of D&D was attempting to be diplomatic and immediately having it snatched away from me. And I still try and be diplomatic to this day. It just so happens that that one time I tried diplomacy as a bard, it did not turn out in the way which I would have wanted.
Well, to be fair, didn't you get like a thing which pluses your charisma?
Yeah, the fucking maid outfit. Which is also a thing which Silver had me use, by the way.
You know what he told me?
What did he tell
He
you?
told me like he hates you having that.
Yeah, well, that's his fucking fault then, because he's the one who gave me it.
I feel like you should have this thing where oh, you're right, everything else is fine, but you end up somehow your maid outfit gets caught on fire. Like everything else was perfectly fine. It was just a maid outfit.
I
I feel
mean,
like something like that's gonna happen eventually when he gets annoyed enough.
I mean, like I've said, now that I know that Silver's actively trying to add more fucking, people to the entourage, let's say.
What do you mean by entourage?
You know what I mean, Mel.
I actually don't.
The group, you know?
Do you mean like all of us? Or
No, the other group. The one which
you
you're
mean
complaining about.
the cult?
I mean, I wouldn't call it... You know what? Yeah, that's basically what it is at this point. But,
It's basically a sex cult.
I don't know, I mean, it's certainly not one which I'm in consensually.
Mm-hmm. And most people say that about a cult, then they start, then it shows their reasons for why they're in that cult.
Like,
Why
once...
are you in? This is a question for the agent, Marion. Why are you in a sex cult?
Okay, first of all, it's my fucking D&D character. Second of all, it wasn't exactly my fucking choice.
Clip it. Someone clip that.
What, me proving my fucking innocence? Yeah, sure.
No, no, no. Someone
Once...
clip me saying, Marion, why did you join a sex cult? Someone please clip that.
Uh,
What's wrong, Marion?
what the fuck, Cassie? No,
What do you want?
we are not giving the scarecrow the maid outfit, for fuck's sake, no.
What?
That'd be horrible. But yeah, as I was saying, once again, you know, the cult was not my idea, it was entirely Silver's. I had
I
no
bet if I
part in
asked
this.
Silver, he would say something very different.
Yes, but Silver is also a fucking liar when it comes to this sort of thing. Because he was doing the exact same shit when he was on about some of the shit that Meadow was up to me. So, I'd suggest taking what he says about other players with a bit of a grain of salt.
I mean, so far he's been really nice to me, so I don't have a reason to believe he lies to me, other than my paranoia.
I mean, even still, like, once again, you know, it wasn't exactly my fucking choice.
I won't lie though, like when we played D&D, that was actually really fun.
I mean, yeah, that's why I like playing it.
No, it's just like the only thing that sort of like got me to like a slight problem was like I forgot a lot of stuff. So it's like, this feels bad. You get what I mean? It feels
Yeah.
bad in like a sense. Like I forgot like half the things I meant to do. What do I do here? Do I look like an idiot and ask questions, or do I just sit here and ponder it?
I mean, like, once again, you know, asking questions, we're all fine with that. I mean, once again, we have Max, and he's even fucking worse at D&D than you. That is very much a compliment, by the way. You are good at D&D.
I'm really not, but I'll take the compliment. My ego definitely needs it.
But, like, the whole thing, though, is that Silver has a terrible, terrible, terrible habit in D&D of taking what a player does and absolutely fucking running for the hills with it. So, bear in mind that if you, like, do something that he considers major, chances are at some point that is going to come back to bite you in the ass tenfold. Which is what happened with me. You know, I tried to use diplomacy one time and also play into the whole stereotype of bards being bards. And look where that got me.
Yeah, well, this happens.
And once again, I have said this before, I am going to be stopping with that whole thing now. Because honestly, it's getting very fucking intimidating. And I don't want Silver to have any more material than he already does.
Any more reason to believe you're some sort of weird sex addict?
No, I'm just like... Once again, no.
No.
Just, I'm...
No. We all know what you're like, Marion.
I think you're fucking projecting onto me, fucking Mel.
What do you mean? What do you mean
Because
projecting? What do you mean by projecting?
I don't know, you're the one who constantly fucking, you know, go... Your response to, you know, being told that someone's about to fucking hurt you is always, ooh. And also the fact that you're just, like whenever we're not on stream, like, even when we're on stream, like, your responses to actually being hit in game are, like, pretty fucking weird, not gonna lie.
Nothing wrong with me.
There is. It's just that you refuse to accept it.
Every single time I've asked, is there something wrong with me? Everyone said no.
I mean, to be fair, the whole reason that we do that is because normally when you're asking that question, you're being 100% serious.
And
Either way, we're going off of this topic now because I'm starting to get very uncomfortable.
is it not you in general? Oh wait a minute, we are in general.
General 1 actually met at Mel.
Wow, wow, you have to be so specific. It's still general.
Oh no, right, you want me to be specific? We're in General 1.9832.
WTF? What?
There we go. I got into specifics.
I'm gonna slap a bitch. And since Caitlin's not here, you'll be the next target.
Now, Mel, self-harm is not cool, okay? Out the vent I go. He just left. Welcome back.
Burn.
I'm in the rain currently, I can't really do that.
I hate you so much right now. Are you happy now you finally got me to hate you?
You didn't hate me before?
No.
Well, there we have it.
Please don't unclip that one.
How's he clip that?
Don't, please. She'll use it against me for reasons to leave. See, you're not denying it, so it's true.
I mean, I can leave now if you want.
No.
No, if you hate me that much.
No. Otherwise, I will slap you in a minute.
What will you offer Hazzy not to clip it?
All I offer has he.
Yeah, what will you offer Hazzy? In order for
I
it
promise not to strangle him if I ever meet him.
I
Well,
don't.
here's a question. Do you want the stream to continue? If you do, you will not clip it.
I mean, like, you can just leave.
No. Say, this is what happens, Hazzy. This is what happens when you give her evidence that you don't like her.
I mean, like, let's be honest here. Like, if you don't like hanging about with me, then like, what's the whole point of me being here? Like,
Stop joking about this. Stop joking about this, otherwise I will slap you. I feel like not a duck. What's the other thing? A bird. Because I keep walking into glass.
congratulations.
It's like I keep trying. Like I see glass. I keep trying to place things through glass, or like bumping into it like a dumbass.
So like, also Hazzy says that he says I would love to see them attempt to strangle me.
Oh, you really want? You really? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Also, in regards to the whole glass thing, like you wear glasses, don't you, Mel?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's your
Not for
problem.
long, though. Not for long.
There's your problem, man. Like the glass on your glasses cancels out the actual like, look of the glass and makes it so you can't actually figure out what's glass and not glass.
That is not true.
No, true. No, it's true. Trust me. My uncle's third wife was an optician. You know, obviously means I know all about like eyes and glass.
So, would you like me to punch you in the face today, or would you like me to punch you in the face right at this second?
I mean, I think I'm like. I think I'm a bit too busy to be punched in the face today or like any other point. Please try in like 10 years
sake.
or like whenever
God's
this
sake.
fucking lockdown's over.
God's sake, it sounds like my doctors all over again. Wish I was joking about that. They actually told me to come back in like a couple of months' time.
Yeah, that sounds like a doctor.
They actually told
Mel
my
seems to
mother.
underestimate me. Must be either English or American, as he says.
Hmm?
Mel
English
seems
or American? What?
Mel seems to underestimate me. Must be either English or American.
Wow, 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 wow.
For the record, we are both English.
Hey, don't call me out like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. How? Like people totally gonna locate you because
I'm
of
not
that.
actually fully English, thank you very much.
You live in England.
And that does not make me fully English.
Even still,
My heritage is not fully English.
you're still English.
And doesn't mean I enjoy being here.
Yeah, but whether you like it or not, you're still English. I don't think anyone likes being English, to be honest.
Some people do. Some people are very proud to be English.
Penny's blocking the door.
Blocking the door to get me out of here. Oh, just me. Just me. You do not want to get between me and something I want. That is a death sentence.
Uh,
I wish I was joking.
I can't, like, get her out of the way either.
What?
Penny's blocking the door to my room, so I can't get out.
Oh. Sounds like a you problem.
You know, I'm just gonna, like... Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in here, actually. This is quite relaxing. Just being in here, my little fox friend.
So I see you found a date for your D&D character then.
What?
I'll be quiet now.
What was even the fucking joke there?
Isn't your D&D character a little fox girl? Or am I wrong?
Well, she was meant to be human originally, but then Silver decided to make her into a fucking fox Euless for whatever fucking reason.
Exactly. So, fox, mate.
But this is a literal fox.
Yeah, still counts as... Still. You never heard of a furry?
I mean, my cousin's one, so, you know.
Wow, how to call your cousin out.
No, Meadow's very proud of that fact. So I don't think she'll really mind. Do you know what I do mind, though?
What?
The fact that Penny's still blocking the fucking door and I can't even, like, get her out of the way because I don't have a leash. And now she's fucking running. God damn it. No.
Kill the fox.
Oh my god. Where the fuck's she gone? Come on, Penny. Step away from the Nether portal.
It wants their escape. Can you blame them for wanting to escape you?
Yes, I very much can. Especially considering the fact that she was literally like a few blocks away from going to literal hell.
I mean... You make it sound like anyone's not going to hell.
Gonna put this lead in my fucking ender chest that way. That way, if there's ever another instance where Penny's blocking the door.
Simple fact is, you haven't spent enough time with her today, so she decided, you know what? Stuff you. I'm making sure that you can't leave me. Ah.
You know what? There's a
Aid me
thing.
on the Ray.
There's a thing that I can do.
Well,
I can go ahead and get like Penny's room all, looking all nice and stuff.
yeah, that's something you can do. This is going to take me a while.
Right then. So like, I'll put down some carpets in there.
I wish I could sit here and tell you what I'm complaining at, but I can't.
I mean,
Make
like,
little no sense in it.
I'm going to guess the
What?
like this thing which Matthew's wanting built is something that's either horribly complicated or really easy, and you're just cocking it up.
Neither. It's actually about medium.
Anyway, well, how do you think I should like decorate? How do you think I should decorate Penny's room?
Red.
Red?
How do you think I should? How do you think you should decorate your room? Red. You need.
Okay, I mean I have plenty of wool, so I can like just make it so like the floors like like red wool, wed wool. Yeah, wed wool.
So since I doubt you'll be able to get it from this, I'm basically having to place a bunch of blocks, and it's painful.
I mean, yeah, that's basically Minecraft.
Unless this isn't normal Minecraft.
Yeah, I know it's something redstone related.
There's actually very little redstone in this project, actually.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm just confusing you more, aren't I?
so like, any other ideas other than just red?
Blue.
No, I swear to God, I will. I will.
This is what you get for calling me a bitch.
Well, how was I not? Well, how was I meant to restrain myself, considering the fact that you spent 90% of your time in call trying to fucking make out that I'm some kind of fucking weirdo?
Hey. I don't always.
No, I'm not going to eat Mel, Hazzy.
I mean, you can definitely try.
No, I am not going to try.
Oh,
No matter how much you want it, you're not going to get it.
I will keep trying, though.
No,
Yes.
you're not going to get it.
You know, can you believe this? Can you believe this, Hazzy? They tried to tame me. They tried to make it so that so I couldn't say certain things. Can you imagine that?
I mean, we are not doing that, Hazzy. No.
What?
Double team munch the Mel. That's what Hazzy said.
Depends on the day.
I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna be free for any of those days. I want no part of this.
You know, we'll make it the day let you most free.
Yeah, well.
Make it the day when you're literally so bored you'll just sit there and beg for it.
In your fucking, like, dreams.
It will be. It will be.
No. But anyway.
Yes.
Now to like attempt to actually like come up with proper ideas on what the fuck to do with
Make it look good. Doesn't help either, does it?
Yeah, that doesn't really help me much.
Jiggle it around a bit. I'm gonna be quiet now.
What's next? Are you gonna tell me to turn it off and on again?
I mean, you can definitely try.
Ah, yes. Let me just like put a light. Let me just
I know something you can turn on.
the melon farm. Yeah.
No, that is an on-off switch. I could make it an on-off switch if you want.
I mean, I can do that myself. I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure? Do you even know how it works?
Not particularly, but I'm gonna try anyway.
My God. I did explain to you, but you were too busy with Matthew to listen to me.
Oh no, and then there's also. Oh wait, no, you're on about the Nether portal, right?
No, I never was. You said a melon farm.
No, I've gone off of that topic.
I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah, you know what? That's a very good idea. That's a very good idea, Hazzy, considering how she's currently acting. He said, "Can we get Melon on and off switch?"
No. Well, technically you could if you just had like a button to mute me, mute me and unmute me. But you would never, right?
So
Alright.
I did it. I muted you. How did you feel? How did it feel to be muted? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, did you hear that, chat? That's the sound of Mel being incredibly quiet, and it's actually quite unsettling. She's planning something. She just muted. Right, the room now has red carpet in it. So now Penny has something nice and soft to lie on. Are you going to be speaking anytime soon, or are you just going to be staying quiet? I will do. It's like, Mel, should I just leave, or...
No.
There we go, now you're talking. Anyway, I've got Penny's room sorted for the most part. Not sure what else to do with it, to be honest.
Have you only got red carpet in it, or have you not decorated the walls?
I don't know what to decorate the walls with, that was what I was asking about originally. But...
just make it similar to your normal base on your room.
Right, why is there chicken in the fucking banner chest? Who the fuck put chicken in my banner chest?
Not me. Also, you might want to check your melon farm, by the way.
I checked it earlier. It's working well. It seems anyway. I think. I mean, there's a few stacks of melon in there, so
How many stacks have you got?
I'll check in a moment.
To make sure it doesn't overflow.
I mean, it isn't to a point where it's overflowing at the moment, so.
Yeah, it shouldn't get to that point for a while. I made it so that it wasn't like overly efficient, but I didn't want to make it so like I didn't want to make it so that it was basically like slow as hell. I just wanted like a basic efficient farm, if you get what I mean, like a simple one. Nothing
Yeah.
like a majorly nothing efficient. Because if you wanted efficient, then it would not fit in there.
Hmm.
But it's like a mini farm that's probably better than what you would do like on your own, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Besides, it also makes it so it auto harvests. So.
So I mean, it gets you like it gives you like a sort of efficiency. I was asleep. Also, it's probably not a good idea to have it one block lower down because then you would have a chest on the floor.
Okay.
So unless you want that, I would suggest
I
I
don't,
would suggest us leaving it how it is a bit.
I don't really see much like harm in having the chest in the floor.
Yeah, but it's just like the fact is, I'm not sure if that would annoy you or not.
Nah,
With it.
I'm completely fine with it.
Do you want more of those in, by the way, or are you happy with how it is?
I'm happy about this for now.
Because I can make more if you want.
Well, I'll check on it in a bit. I might also attempt to see if I can like get some like other farms, like other redstone farms up and running because I have a lot of redstone to burn.
So you want some more redstone farms?
Yeah, but I can easily I reckon I can easily get some done.
Well, I'll give you a hint. There's not that many good like mini redstone farms left. I'm gonna be honest. The main one is obviously melon pumpkin. That's probably the best one for redstone, right?
Mhm.
The rest, you're probably better off with villagers. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I'll find some use for the redstone then. So, like I said, I have a fox on, so like my.
Well, it depends. Do you want a mini mob farm?
I mean, I don't know what I'd be needing it for.
You can get. I mean, you could get string, gunpowder, bones, for bone meal. Maybe a tree farm.
Yeah, I didn't know I'd like pull that off of redstone though.
No, I'm saying these are things I could make if you want.
Hmm. I mean, I'm wanting to try and like do these things, some of these things myself. That way, I can like get a bit of more of a feel of redstone and shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's one of those things where with like redstone and everything, like you need to experiment with like a lot of it is very much like math based, which I'm not sure how you feel about.
Hmm. I mean, I can at least try and understand it.
Yeah, the main thing that you've got to think about with like redstone and everything is like you've got to think like how does this work? Like how does that work? Like this is why the basic concept of it a lot of the time is like the three gates which I mentioned, the three logic gates which I mentioned before.
Hmm.
That is a big part of it.
Well, I'm sure I can figure it out, especially if I'm using like fucking like automatic like, especially if I'm using like already made guides. Because I'll let's face it, I'm not really. When you have instructions, it's a bit hard to cock them up in it.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. But people have managed to like with what do they call it? I forgot what it's called now, but with like some basic like doors and all, they've forgotten like one redstone repeater and it's broken everything.
Hmm.
So like everything's very temperamental. I will warn you right now of that.
That's fair. Once again, I will be trying myself at some point, but no, not right now.
Probably better off if you don't do it right now. But it's up to you what you want. Matthew's more just I'm not sure if this causes a spoil, but basically anything redstone he's asking me to build.
Yeah.
Because it's simple. In fact, it's simpler. Plus, it's a lot less hassle. Not hassle, like it's a lot better if like someone that knows it does it. If that makes sense. Because they can actually make it quite efficient. Because if you do it on your own, sometimes it'll be barely useful. Sometimes, which it sucks a lot of times. It's like why build like a redstone contraption if it's less efficient than you just picking it by hand. Go on.
Cacti can be like pushed off with pistons, right?
No, a cactus farm is actually really simple.
Hmm.
Do you want me to tell you how to do one?
I mean, I was gonna like try it.
So with a cactus farm, what you want to do, right, is you have like how best is going to be. Basically, what you've got to have is so you have a bunch of cactus on sand, right?
Yeah.
Well, not. I don't even think it has to be sand anymore, right? I'm not sure, but I think it's either sand or dirt. And basically, what you do is you have some that's hovering, more or less. And what happens, and what you've got to do basically is like you keep putting them, and then each time one grows, it'll pop off because basically there'll be a block next to it. It'll pop off because there's a block next to it, and then it'll fall into basically the pit at the bottom, right? Well, they'll all flow into some hoppers, into a chest.
Right. Okay, so
Not
not anything that I'd need any redstone for.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're very simple.
Right. It's just that currently I'm trying to figure out what would use the most redstone. Like,
Would you like me to have a look?
But it'd be like small. Like, it doesn't even need to be like for like cactuses or. I'm just trying to think of like things which I could like. I just wanted to make like little redstone contraptions to have around. Because I'm wanting to waste some of my redstone because I have too much of it.
Well, would you like me to go through a list?
I mean, suppose.
A list of redstone contraptions I plan to either build or things that you can do like at any point. So, well, of course, redstone doors. Redstone doors probably are one of the most redstone needed things because you need a lot for repeaters, a lot for like other things like that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
redstone doors are probably one of the. They're also fairly complicated depending on which doors you use. If you do like a 3x3 or like a 9x9, those are complex as hell, but they give you the basics of redstone, and they also use quite a bit of it. So I would suggest maybe one of them. Another thing that you could do is perhaps a block switcher water elevator. That would use a bit of redstone and would also probably make what you're looking for fairly easy. Other things I would suggest could be what else would there be that you probably use? Basically, let's think. So there's stuff on what do they call it now? God, I forgot what it's called it. There's stuff like like vents, stuff like that. Would be something that you could add. Which would be fairly simple. It'd be like pushing a block, like you say, like you push a block and then they like not push a block, you push a board, they drop you into the floor and then push you into the ground, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That'd be something you could try.
I suppose, but I think I might go with like the water elevator thing because I made that water elevator last night that sends you up to the surface. Only problem is I don't actually know how to like hook it up to the surface.
Well, there's some things from last year, right? Of like redstone for dummies, stuff like that. Number has one from last year, like every redstone component in Minecraft explained, which might help you. How to go from noob to pro at Minecraft Redstone. Minecraft Redstone farms. 8 micro farms you will need. Would that help?
I think I might actually have an idea of what I could do, like how I could pull off the block switching thing. Or at least like somewhat of an idea. But
If
not
you need any help, tell me.
okay.
Because I'd say, like, it's like a code problem, if you get what I mean. It's like, oh, if you need help, I'll quickly, like, give you a hand, see what I mean? If you need help, I'll give you a quick hand, stuff like that.
Cobblestone, iron, redstone and wood. I believe. Yeah, that's wood.
So, what are you trying to make right now?
Block switcher water elevator.
Okay. Fair enough, Good luck. If you want help hooking up to the top, I can give you a hand with that, but that's up to you.
Yeah, I'll probably need a bit of help with that.
Honestly, actually, never mind. It's a really simple thing. Would you like me to explain it to you?
When we get there, I suppose. But I think I can do it without hooking it up to the top.
Yeah, that's what I want you. What I was saying. Do you want me to explain it to you of how you would not hook it up to it? How to do it without having to hook it up to the top?
I mean, I know that pressure plates would probably be involved.
Sort of, yes. So basically, what happens is you would have a system of bombs. So you know how magma blocks instantly drag you down.
Yeah.
So you would just have magma blocks below you, right? Well, not below you. You would have magma blocks as the base block. Then you would have a block switcher. And basically, once you stand on that pressure plate from the below bit, it would basically switch you to soul sand, right? Which would push you up long. You would set it to a timer for as long as it would be on, right? So like for however long it would take for you to actually like make it, not make it, but you get what I mean? Like however long it would take you to get up to the top.
Yeah.
And then once you've got to the top, you would basically more or less that's what I'm looking for. Basically, once you've got it to the top, you would then decide it would then switch it back to a magma block. So then, if anyone was coming down it, they could just instantly it would just drag them down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have a block switcher, but the main block being magma, the second block being soul sand.
I mean, yeah, that was what I was thinking.
That's basically what you would do. Good luck. Honestly, you probably wouldn't even need to look at like a water elevator design. Just search block switches. That would probably give you all the help you would really need.
Well, I'm pretty sure I can handle it. I will ask you if I need any help, like, as I go along, though. Currently I'm just making some sticky pistons. I've got some repeaters and a comparator. Don't know if I'm going to need the comparator, but...
You will probably need comparator.
I don't think crunching redstone would be like a very good idea. I mean, I have a feeling that Mel probably snorts it at some like occasions,
Hey,
but
no.
right. Let's see. That is what a sticky piston's meant to be, right?
Wait, what? What are you saying here?
No, I'm just like I was just trying to craft a sticky piston and had a brain fart moment and forgot how it actually, like, goes together.
If you need slime, just go to my slime farm.
I've already been there.
Of course you have.
Okay, now I need a magma block and some repeaters. Gently inhale the electric rock. No. I mean, Mel might, but not me.
Wait, what? Stop thinking I do weird stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, you do sometimes do weird stuff.
Not always.
You're not always, but... Ungently inhale the metal. Excuse me, has it what?
What did I just hear?
I don't know what you just heard either. Okay, so... Bob that there.
I'm slightly disturbed now.
I think that's like the correct response, to be fair. Good, he said.
No. Well.
Right then. Let's see. I just need some stone.
Remember, the blocks that you use don't have to be exactly what they are. But
Uh,
only the redstone components need to be.
I know, I'm just having to use some stone to like block up some of the parts where like the redstone's peeking through.
By any chance, has watching Hermitcraft got you into redstone?
No, not particularly.
Oh, I thought that's what happened.
No, I just have too much fucking redstone.
Oh, I see. If you wanted, I'd buy some off you.
I mean, I wish you would have said that sooner before I started working on this elevator.
Well, how much redstone do you say you had?
A double chest full and more.
Yeah, I have about 4 chests full, but simple fact is I'm going to need quite a bit. So, what do you want for it?
Um, hmm. Well, I'll have to decide later. You know, it all depends on how much fucking redstone I have left by the end of this, doesn't it?
You'll probably still have quite a lot. Honestly, that probably use less than a stack, if I'm being honest with you.
Even still. I'm severely botching this, but it doesn't matter.
Depends on what you're doing. Not gonna lie.
You don't need to know yet. You don't need to know. It's,
Well, I already know what you're doing. You're making a redstone elevator, but... Well, yeah, I can see the problem already.
Now, like, where do I put the TNT?
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want me to beat you up?
We got plenty of stone. So that should be enough for me to be able to, like, patch up any fuck-ups I make. Right, then I put a pressure plate here.
How does it feel? How does it feel doing redstone?
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun regardless.
Yeah, sounds about right.
More or less, I'm just placing down redstone until something works. Chances are you're probably going to be very pissed off at me for the design that I'm going for here. Especially considering the fact that this isn't going to work.
Why isn't it gonna work?
Yeah, I just have a sneaking suspicion that this thing isn't going to work, because this thing is basically a fucking circuit.
That's the whole point of a redstone thing. There are circuits.
Yeah, no, they're meant to be like literal fucking circuits with nothing else to them.
Depends on the design. Have you used a piston yet?
I mean, I suppose I'm doing well in that regard, because I've used 2 of them.
That sounds about right, yeah.
It's just that neither of them will fucking work.
Why will neither of them work?
Honestly, I'd tell you, but I don't know enough about redstone to actually...
Well, what's your problem right now?
I don't know what I'm doing, that's the main issue here. You're going to name a Digimon after me, Hazzy. I don't know how to, like, take that.
I take that as a threat.
I mean, he said that, like, he's not trying to sound threatening, so, like...
I take it as a threat. I mean, who plays Digimon?
I mean, Hazzy, apparently.
Let's be honest here. Digimon went out of fashion as soon as Pokemon got a lot more popular.
Let's be honest here. People are allowed to have opinions, and they're able to, like what they want to like.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's basically like budget Pokemon.
I mean, like, I don't really give a shit, to be fair. I've never really understood the whole Digimon v Pokemon beef, so...
Well, one's basically an exact clone of the other.
Honestly, I don't really care. You know, like what you want to like, I honestly couldn't give any less of a shit. Unless it hurts people, it doesn't matter what you like.
What if you like being a masochist?
I mean, you know, it's fine then because you're just hurting yourself, and it's entirely on you at that point.
What's the other thing? The other one that inflicts pain.
Sadist, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the point where you need to start like reevaluating your life choices.
Yeah, but I'd say this really good for masochists.
I mean, sure, but like,
Hmm?
you know, like that's a you problem.
Not really. You're the one that's complaining, saying that unless you get hurt, it's not a problem. Well, unless it hurts someone, it's not a problem. Well, you should have said it. For as long as it's legal, it's not a problem. What are you laughing at?
What has he said?
What did he say?
If Mel's a masochist, all she gotta do is repeat that, and I'll put her in pure bliss. I'll send her to heaven and back.
Hmm.
Okay.
You know what? For once, I'm not interested.
The pressure plate was placed down, and it does not. Yeah, it doesn't work. I think I can fix it though. I think.
If you can't, I'll come over and help. And also, Hazzy, I think for once I'm good.
He said, "You think you got a choice, Mel?"
Oh.
Okay, now you see, now it's doing the other one. Huh. I'm sure I bet this is just gonna make the redstone pulse go into the wall. Yeah, it just makes the redstone pulse go into the wall.
Do you need help?
Probably, but you know, I'm sure I can do this.
You'll have however long it takes me to fill in this area.
Okay,
Not
now
fair.
now it's just like going too quickly.
You've got to set the timer up longer.
And it's also not like pushing out the first one or
How old was this tutorial?
what?
How old was this tutorial?
What tutorial?
You're not using a tutorial?
No.
Yeah, you know what? I'm done.
If I'm being honest, I'm just like throwing shit at a wall and seeing what sticks at the moment. That's why I'm saying you're probably gonna be very mad at me if you come over here.
Too late. I don't need to come over there to be mad at you.
That's
Stop
how
giggling.
you know. That's how. Yeah, Hazard's right. That's how science works, Mel. You just throw shit at a wall and see what sticks.
That is not true. This is not how this works either.
Don't matter.
Experiment.
It's how redstone works in my book.
Marion, I'm going to genuinely murder you.
All I'm doing is trying to make this work without having to rely on a tutorial.
You don't even know how redstone works. How the hell are you meant to know what to do? I'm glad I didn't tell you to do something else. For God's sake. Thank God you've got one of the easier projects.
That's the thing, though. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so this is very hard.
Exactly, but it's easier than some farms. Like, I'm glad I didn't give you something like a flying machine elevator to do.
And to be fair, that'd probably lag us all out anyway, so...
No, I actually wouldn't. I've used them before and it doesn't like the server.
Okay
Yeah.
then. Right, I'm done fucking around. How do I get this to work, seriously?
Do you want my help?
Might as well.
Give me a moment. I've got to fill in a roof. Bonsai.
I'm like so good at redstone, like it only activates one piston and the other just doesn't even fucking work. I am like so good at this.
Where the hell is your thing?
You know where the cactus farm is?
Oh, yeah. Alright, coming over. Oh, I hear you. Hello. Hello. Press a button, alright?
You see what I mean? You see what I mean by I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just placing redstone around and seeing what happens.
Well, it's a great start, isn't it? What's up here?
It's more redstone. It's not a single repeater that's been placed down.
What the fuck kind of madness have you made?
I don't know.
Give me 15 minutes and a lot of tea.
Hey, the piston still works.
Do you want to know why this doesn't work?
I think I have a good idea of why it doesn't work, but go ahead, tell me.
So this is not how a block swapper works.
I'm aware. Just so you know, this is like... I'm like purposefully doing this bad. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing, but like...
Give me a moment. I'm looking up a way to do this efficiently. Not efficiently, but better. I have... give me a moment. Right then. Please stop doing that.
The sound of pistons is going to give you PTSD after this, isn't it?
It always does. So first off, I'm blocking it for water. Of course it's all water. God damn.
That's how water elevators work. It needs to be a bunch of source blocks.
I know it does, but we've got to fill this up for now. Because God, the helpless will give me PTSD. Marion, stop.
You stepped on it.
Yeah, I figured that out after I realised. All right, come on, let's get to work. We're moving a lot of space for this, okay?
The entire corridor down here is just going to be completely ruined. I mean, to be fair, it didn't really lead anywhere to begin with, so...
Also, you're neating this up after this, because I'm not bothering neating this up.
Huh?
After what you just did, I'm not neating this up for you.
That's fair.
Right, this is how much room we should probably need, right?
Right.
So, what we basically want, right, is we need... can you get me a few observers?
Okay.
Few observers, I need another sticky piston.
Few observers, another sticky piston.
And let's see here.
Guess what do we need for observers?
Quartz, cobblestone, redstone, I think. I think that's about it.
Right, quartz, cobblestone, redstone. Well, I have redstone and cobblestone. All I need is the quartz. How many observers are you needing?
Probably about 2 or 3.
Okay, so 3. Alright. Then sticky pistons.
Mm-hmm.
So you're only needing 1 more, right?
I should do.
I'm just going to quickly nip over to your slime farm.
Okay. I need 1 more piston, basically, and I think that should be fine.
I have the piston crafted, I just need to add the sticky onto it.
Alright.
Yeah, that tends to happen. One minute you're like looking at just some like game story, and then next minute you're having to like just go ahead and basically just do rocket science.
I wouldn't call this rocket science, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, I'm not calling it rocket science either.
Thought you was.
I'm referring to the thing which Hazzy put in chat. Yeah. Right then. I have now got a sticky piston. And I have now got a giant gash in my flesh from where I have just been exploded.
That's not relevant to what we're doing, so don't do that. Also, do you want to hear something funny?
Sure.
Apparently, what do they call it? The new update.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's incredibly broken.
I mean, it is only a snapshot, isn't it? So.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's just apparently it's really goddamn broken.
I mean, yeah, it's once again it's a snapshot, but it's not exactly going to be perfect, is it?
No, I mean literally half the things that some of the stuff is gone to madness. Apparently, there's so many duplication things now that I've got to fix.
Yeah, once again.
Still, I'm just saying it's not exactly a good thing, is it, for a snapshot?
Yeah, but they've got until fucking summer. And it's Java as well, so...
Right, so we want magma block. How's it be the way round?
Magma drags you down, soul sand
I know, I'm
sends
trying
you
to
up.
know if it's this one, and then we want one like that, I think. Be wrong though. Now, we'll need... No, god damn, I'm an idiot. Right. So, what we want is this. No. Moment. Right, and then I believe...
Honestly, one thing that I would like to do, like, if only there was, like, something that could detect player movement. That way, like, if I went up this fucking, that way if anyone went up this, elevator, I could make it so, like, the trapdoor at the top, like, opens and then closes.
I mean, there's
So it's
the
like,
skull sensors.
but those detect noise, don't they?
Yep, but you can make it, but that still counts as running. So you would just do it at the, however, you know, the level of whatever, like they're swimming or something.
Yeah.
You would just do it to that level. So like, it detects it on that level, not any other level.
And besides, it also, with skulk sensors, it also, like, they also get disabled if they're waterlogged.
Do I?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Alright, I'm just gonna try this, right? See if this will work. I'm not sure if it will work though. So we're gonna test it. Nope. Why did it come out? Ah, this is... And so this is why we do trial and error. See what happens.
Yeah, I think something might be wrong. No, I think.
Yep. That's why we're gonna do it again. Okay, so this whole design does not work anymore. Good to know. Sorry. I was just testing an old design. Turns out that does not work anymore. Our block switches don't work. That's actually really sad. Because they've probably changed it. Because basically Redstone changes each version.
Yeah, you've told me the redstone
Which
ticks
sucks.
change. Is there else you'll need, by the way?
Probably not. Just give me like 15 minutes to look at how the new ones are made.
Apparently the Wolfpack meetup's going on now.
For what?
Like, in one of the communities that I'm in, they have, like, monthly meetups in VR chat and shit.
Oh, you mentioned.
Yeah,
You mentioned before.
yeah, they're doing one right now. you know, I'm streaming, so I wasn't really
I mean,
intending
you
on.
could go do it.
I wasn't really intending on showing up today anyway, since I don't feel like playing on the VR.
Fair, fair. So honestly, it wasn't like too far off. Believe it or not.
Holy shit! I was
Like,
Wait, so that horrible, horrible thing which I was doing before was actually somewhat correct.
not exactly, but you had this part right. You had that part right. That's about it.
Hmm.
I'm joking. You had a basic thing sorted, which wasn't too bad. Right. So on that same level, we want piston. Also, I probably need some redstone torches.
Alright, I'll go and.
Never mind, I've got some. Never mind, I've got some.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot that redstone torches could be toggled on and off.
Mm-hmm. This is the end gate thing I mentioned. So, we don't want one of these on yet, I don't think.
Fell through the roof into one of the meetups, has he? What do you mean?
Now, question: do you care about this hallway?
I mean, to be fair, like I said, it didn't really lead anywhere.
Oh yeah, it really didn't. Honestly, just cut it off here. I would suggest just cut it off here, and then just like leave this bit here for like, and cut this one off like here, and you'll be fine.
Hmm.
I would suggest that, because this is
Oh.
going to be slightly messy.
The one with Cards Against Humanity. I mean, we've done Cards Against Humanity multiple times, unless you're just referring to that one where you randomly joined off of Neo Meadow. Ah.
Not gonna lie, probably gonna need some more repeaters.
Are you gonna need some more repeaters?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have 3 in my inventory.
Yeah, that'll probably help. Thank you.
I mean, yeah. You just kind of like came out of nowhere, but I don't think anyone's really complaining.
Stop standing on things.
I wish there was like an option which would make like music more likely to play. That'd be nice. It's like music in Minecraft, like it randomly plays, isn't it?
Sort of.
I mean, like unless you're in like a specific area, or like doing a specific thing, it won't really play like a specific song, will it? It'll just cycle through like it'll just randomly shuffle around like a already pre-made list.
True.
Because I actually added like some custom songs onto like the texture pack which I'm using. Like fucking songs from Knights of Azure specifically. Let's see what's going on here, I think. It's like, what? Alright, yeah. So what I'm imagining is that you step on the pressure plate, it move. Yeah, that's right.
Where have you gone?
Currently just harvesting Neverwort.
Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, so.
Do you want some Neverwort?
Not right now. So this is what I've got basically set off, but that's a problem because that would not. So it would last until we get off it, and then it would go off, right? Which is a problem, which is not what we want.
Yeah.
So I have to change this up slightly, right? Not this, not this. Instead, would probably.
I mean, it takes around less than a second for like the It takes around less than a second for you to get upwards with the water elevator.
Does it? Oh, still, I don't want to. No, I don't want to risk it. It's the fact I don't know.
I mean, obviously, this isn't going to be enough time for you to get on and stuff, but
Exactly. So
I'm just saying, like, if it helps at all, I know that it does take at least like a little less than a second. Also, I'd like to point out, now that I'm actually using the encoder that's like thingied specifically for my graphics card, is using like my graphics card and CPU and like processor and shit is using like OBS is using up significantly less CPU.
yeah, it will do.
Maybe that might have been the whole problem with Streamlabs, who fucking knows. Then again, it might have also been the fact that fucking Streamlabs was running a shit ton of things in the background, so... Meanwhile, OBS... Meanwhile, OBS offloads all that onto, like, individual, like, browser sources.
True. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. It's not this side, is it? No. It was.
So while you're doing all that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get on with blocking up this area.
I need 2 comparators. No, wait a minute. 4 comparators.
You're needing 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I need to go back. I need to go back in here anyway. As I hear the melon farm activate.
That's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't exploded yet, so...
It won't explode.
Not yet.
Look, if it explodes, there's about 2% chance it will explode, and that's only if your server explodes, so you're fine. Also, when I was testing out, so a while ago, right?
Yeah.
I was testing out, redstone piston elevators. Well, not piston elevators, slime elevators, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot what they're called, but flying machines.
Yeah.
right? And they actually they didn't like the server or anything, right? It like the person like it might drop them like a bit of ping, like maybe 1 bar if they like if they was on the thing. That was the only. But if you was like really laggy, you wouldn't be able to use it because it would just glitch you through it. But besides that, they don't like the server
Right.
when I tested it, which is a good thing. Do you have a comparators?
Nearly. I'm just needing to get some nether quartz and
Yeah.
make one more redstone torch. Okay, I mean I was gonna get the quartz.
And there's a redstone torch.
I mean
Here, come in.
oh, hold on.
Q. There's your redstone torch.
I mean I already had the things necessary to be able to make my own redstone torch.
Sorry.
Right, there you go. Here's the what do you call it? The rest of the quartz back. I've got the comparators here.
I can't run because I don't have any food. I'm starving myself again, apparently.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Right, I've put the comparators down.
What?
I just like put them. I've just like put them on the yeah, put them up there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and get some more of the fucking stone so I can continue patching up that area. But I don't know why I'm patching. I don't know why I'm even patching it up stone. To be honest, it'll be blackstone that I'll be using for the actual walling. And then again, I suppose I can just like make a seating for the walling.
Okay, I believe I've done it. Is this long enough, Myron?
Well, we can test out in a moment.
Have I built this ever? Oh, I haven't. For fuck's sake!
What?
I think I built this. I think I built this 1 block off, haven't I? Yep.
Oh my
Fucking hell.
fucking god.
Give me another moment.
Oh my lord.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. Look, you never paid for smart service, okay?
I mean, it's you. Obviously, I wouldn't be fucking paying for smart service.
Wow, for that you're getting dumber service.
Mel, you're literally one of the people on this fucking. You're literally one of the only people on this server who calls you dumb.
No, Meadow also calls me dumb.
Yeah, but that's Meadow. Meadow's like her own can of worms. Also, as you said, the snack is Angie.
I'm always angry. Wait a minute, give me a moment. For fuck's sake, I'm sick of. I hate building underground. This is why you don't build. This is why I hate redstone contraptions in tight corners.
Well, most of my base is underground.
Yes, I definitely noticed. So let's see. Oh, for fuck. Well, what is here? No wonder I'm doing this wrong. Oh, I hate this. Take this dirt. Because this is getting in my way. Marion, hello. Having fun watching me suffer.
I mean, I'm currently trying to do like my own stuff as well as like keep an eye on you.
Well, you don't need to keep an eye on me. I'm not like a 4-year-old.
I know, but like I'm also just like wanting to see what you're doing and all that, so I can like see if I can replicate it at some point.
No.
I mean, obviously I'm not gonna need to replicate this bit. I mean, I think I think I should be advised not to replicate this bit that you're currently doing.
Why?
I don't know, Mel. Why do you think? I don't think. Did you just hear a note block?
No.
Must have been my imagination then. I swear I just heard a fucking note block.
I'm not using any note blocks.
No, I'm just saying, like, I swore I just heard a fucking note block.
I'm not using any.
I think it might have been one of the, mobs, like triggering Max's fucking doorbell. Since he's got it hooked up to pressure plates and shit.
Maybe.
I mean, there's no chance it could be my doorbell, since I already took mine out.
Mm-hmm.
No, I do need to put it back in, though, at some point.
Jesus. Marion, question. Does this pressure plate have to be here or can it be here?
It can be anywhere it needs to be, I just kind of put it there just when I was fucking about with the redstone, to be completely honest.
It's easier here.
I'm going to use a sickle to shear sheep.
Okay. Good luck.
Right. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I could take it you're not going to be needing the observers, by the way.
No. No, I thought I did, because the old one did, but the new one doesn't, apparently.
Well, once you're done, would I be able to have those observers back? Because I want to kind of try something at some other point.
Yeah, sure. What the fuck am I doing? Jesus, I'm dumb.
Because, like, observers detect block changes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, what I'm wanting to try is I'm wanting to try and, like, see if I can make, like, a basic, you know, no redstone, like, sugarcane farm up on the surface.
You know exactly what I've done for the thing?
Hmm?
It's very, very simple, I can promise you that one.
I'm going to guess that something went wrong there.
No. Okay, maybe. Oh, yep, definitely.
So I take it the soul sands want to go on top of that. Yeah. What was that to say?
I like go. Let's see. Oh well. I'm just resetting up what I remembered, so. So, right, so we want to get to this block. So, what we need to do, wait, let's.
Apparently there's only 3 people at the meetup so far.
Really? Well.
Hmm. Then again, there were some people saying that they weren't going to be active, so...
It happens. Wait a minute. No, my god, I'm dumb. Ah, well, this is a slight problem. Hello. Oh, then it's fine, I'm sure.
What's up?
Look where I burst into a... Look where I have to burst into.
Where?
Wasn't sure if that was a problem or not. Did you pick up one of my oh no, I pressed place for wrong comparison down. Wrong thing, I needed a repeater. That goes there. A piece of redstone where you're standing. Let's have a try of it.
That's fair. I mean, to be fair, the whole reason I didn't... Like I said earlier, the whole reason I didn't go today was because I just wasn't feeling like going on the VR. VR is very fucking... It really does strain your eyes.
Right, so we want... right, so we want basically a wall here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will probably need to light this bit up, but I'm just closing it off now so it looks a bit better. And then what we want is, because we want, like all the things here, don't we, for signs.
Yeah. I mean, did you pick those up?
Yes.
Right. Let me just go get some more stone so I can...
Can you also get some water?
Yeah, I have a bucket in my inventory. I can easily get... I can easily get some more, though.
Yeah, we're gonna need a bit of water.
We only need around 3 buckets.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So,
Yep.
1, 2...
And we'll probably need one more. Both.
3. Okay, let's see if it works. Yep, it works. And then, if I come back down...
Oh, I'm being dragged up. There we go. There we go. Now, wait for it to go back. Now, has it changed?
Yep.
Has it worked?
Yep, it seems to work now.
Happy? Don't
Yeah.
stand on a pressure plate. I'm coming down it.
Whee!
Is that a perfect timing?
Yep, pretty much.
Yay.
Only thing that could make it better is if this fucking trapdoor at the top automatically opened. But I don't think there's any way of doing that at the moment.
There is, but I'm not doing it today.
Take it, it's pretty complicated.
No, it's just the fact that I want to get my thing done.
Fair.
Right, so take this. You know what? You can have my repeaters. You can have my sticky piston. You have the observers. And is there anything else? You know what? Here you can have half my some torches. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, wait. I literally created an elevator. I may as well use it. Enjoy.
Thank you. Alright, so...
That's one less headaches. Alright. If you want, later on, I'll send you a link to some videos that I would suggest watching to help you like get an understanding of redstone.
Yeah, that would probably help. I have an idea for what I'm wanting my, the next thing that I'm gonna do.
What is it? Sugarcane farm, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be, like, doing a bit of automation with this.
Mm-hmm. Do you understand why I find this fun?
Partially, but, you know, it does seem... You know, some of this shit does take forever.
Not really, just the fact that I'm rusty. Because I don't know, because I haven't played much in this newer version. I'm still 1.14 at best. So it's like it's weird. Like honey blocks are new to like they offer so many possibilities, but yeah, I'm still like rust. Like I still have like so many things to test with them still.
Now, since
I saw Mumbo was testing with them. Go on.
I've seen some pretty batshit insane fucking what you call it, doors made with honey blocks.
You have a reason for this? Why there's so many like weird like new inventions using like slime blocks and all that? Not slime blocks, honey blocks.
Why?
So the main problem, right, that people had with what was it called? You know, like honey blocks and slime blocks. Right. Well, slime blocks, sorry, was the fact that they stick to everything. They stick to like any block, right?
Yeah.
Honey blocks are the same, except honey blocks and slime blocks don't stick together.
I see.
Do you understand why people find them so useful?
I guess so.
I mean, think about it, right? So things that would like be a problem with like a sticky piston and all that, they could just make with like with some of basically a They could use well, say that they wanted like they had to be like very like particular with like certain things like you couldn't build a fortress before with like honey blocks and all that, or you couldn't build like too big of a door with like a pushing thing. But now you can because those two won't stick. Before they would stick and then it wouldn't work and wouldn't move. If that makes sense.
I need to make 5 pistons.
Yep. Are you following the tutorial? Or are you figuring this out on your own?
I'm figuring this out on my own, but it's probably not going to be as catastrophic as last time I tried to do something on my own.
Well, all you really need, right, is basically observer, right?
Your
Observer plus.
observers, hoppers, um, all that stuff.
Honestly, all you would really need is an observer that basically like detecting where it would be, right? Like detecting in front of it, right? And then next to it, you basically have a what do they call it? A piston that basically pushes it. Does that make sense? And then that
Yeah.
pushes it into the right thing, and that's all you would really need. Not sure if that made sense to you, but that's all you really need to do.
Yeah, I mean, all I'm needing the hoppers for is just for like, just so like when the sugarcane does get like pushed out, it actually goes somewhere. Rather than just like falling on the floor and despawning.
Yeah, that's obvious. Like that's 101. Like, God's sake, do not just leave your stuff. You know what some people make? You'll see this later on if you keep watching Hermitcraft. But he builds his own industrial district, right? And basically, in his industrial district, he has basically a sorting system in the middle where like his sugarcane and everything flows into this one area, right? And that one area is basically more or less, how best to describe it? It's basically like a giant sort of like battery system of like everything that you would need. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like for that one, they had mob farms, like different types of mob farms. They had what do they call them? They had sugarcane farm, melon pumpkin farm, stuff like that, and it would all basically just flow into the system, more or less. And you just float into the system. It would all go up with water elevators, which was really cool to see. So yeah, it was an interesting project and all that to have a look at.
I think I've made a sufficient amount of hoppers and hoppers, chests, and pistons.
Mm-hmm. Also, by the way, I got my beacon fully set up.
Huh?
I got my beacon fully set up.
I noticed.
Did you?
I
How did
mean,
you notice?
well, I'd been seeing it like being slowly built up, like earlier while it was still around here, but
No, I meant I finished it fully. Like I got all the resources for it.
I know that's how I kind of figured out that you will have probably gotten it done by now.
To be fair though, actually, I did that last night at 3 o'clock in the morning.
There.
You know what? While Meadow and Max were screaming at each other, I was just sat there mining furiously.
Yeah, I noticed that you were all still in call at, like, silly o'clock.
Don't pretend like we're never in out on that time like normally.
True. Also, I found out that there is actually a cap on, like, how much you can, like, enchant or repair a weapon.
I was right then. Okay, good to know. And
Yeah, the French Revolution is unable to be upgraded any further.
yeah, this is why I said be careful of what you put on stuff.
Yeah, well, it's still a pretty fucking powerful sword right now. Okay, this is quite ironic, actually. I was just digging into the, I was just digging down into the floor in order to be able, like, hollow out a space for a storage system for the, sugarcane farm, and it just, I just wound up in my fucking melon farm.
To be fair, you could actually put your storage system down there if you wanted.
True, like, cross them over.
Well, not crossing over, just put like the chest down there. So then you
True.
don't have to go up to the surface. Become a hermit. Become a hermit when you're not just ripping off Dream SMP, you're also ripping off Hermitcraft.
I mean, like, nah.
You sure?
Yeah. Because, you know, I have actual, like, plans. You know, and most of them do consist of, like, going up to the surface and doing things. You
Fair,
know,
fair.
that's not something a hermit would do, is it?
Depends on the situation. If they was forced to go out because there was something that they desperately needed, like food, then yes, they would go out.
Well, most of mine just, like, consist of just going out just to build shit.
Fair, fair, fair. The moment, just like have everything down there. If you know what I mean, like have like everything that you ever need down there, so you don't really have to go up unless you actually want to.
Hmm. I mean, that's all I really do, to be fair.
Well, Matthew's things slowly being constructed.
I...
Emphasis on slowly because this is actually giving me a headache. This was worse than when I had to make the creeper farm.
So I take it that it's, like, something a bit more, like, resource demanding than a creeper farm.
Not really. It's just as much of a pain. But I can't tell you what it is, of course, because otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah. That's
Just
fair.
now, I have to place like 100. Like I've needed like thousands upon thousands of blocks. Well, not thousands upon thousands. I've at least needed 1,000 of a certain type of block.
Hmm.
But that's all I'm telling you because I don't want Matthew getting mad at me because I want to actually do more stuff for him. Because apparently I'm in more than just his phase 2 or whatever I'm in. Apparently I've got more that I'm doing. Apparently, more likely meaning, oh yeah, you're basically building a lot of farms. You know that's funny though.
Hmm.
He's barely giving me any resources. I'm using all my own resources.
I mean, to be fair, he hasn't been on today, has he?
I know, but he said that, oh yeah, I gather some resources for you. He didn't gather any resources. Besides, like, a few things. Like, he gathered some stuff that I needed, and that was it. So yeah, I'm having to use half my own resources, but it seems to be okay so far. I seem to have got most things sorted, more or less.
Meanwhile, like, I've been using mostly my own resources with, like, alt projects in town and stuff.
True, but you're not building something specifically for one person, are you?
Hmm, true, true. I mean, at this
I
point,
am.
I pretty much am.
But technically building something for yourself, which is one person.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But still, well, yeah, but like if you're building it for yourself, you would use your own stuff. You wouldn't steal someone else's, would you?
Hmm, true.
Morally, you wouldn't steal someone else. But if you're building it for someone that isn't you, you would normally expect them to at least help them, unless it was like a specific gift, which I'm being paid to do this. But 10 diamonds for the amount of resources that I've used, gonna be honest, doesn't feel like enough. That favor I'm going to make. That favor that because I said that I wanted that and a few favors whenever I needed help with something. Well, I'm going to make him work with those favors. I'd say that's fair, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Eventually, when you see what I've made, you're. Uh, Honestly, I don't even know why he needs this. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm not. But I'm not here to ask questions. I'm here to make a redstone build.
Well, so far progress on the, the small sugarcane farm has crawled to a tad bit of a halt because I'm currently having to sort out the fucking all fucking water and all that. I'm going to like sort all that out again.
Alright.
As well as that, I'm having to empty my inventory a ton as well.
Welcome to how redstone is. You just keep you keep like filling up your inventory with stuff that you need, and then keep having to like you need like 15 inventories to build anything in redstone.
Right. Anyway, I believe I've gotten it sufficiently hollowed out. I believe I've gotten the water sufficiently hollowed out anyway, so...
That's good. Good work. I'm sure you're doing well, and if you're not, I'll beat you later. Oh god, I really tell everyone that sounded.
Hey,
Alright.
hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck, I was 2 off.
What?
Like, with the fucking hoppers and the pistons and observers.
Yeah, sounds about right. You know what? Right, so I built like a thousand item storage system, or like however many items there was in Minecraft at the time, right? And I built it. I put like all the chests in, right? And I was literally missing one chest.
Seems about right.
This happens every single time. Like I wouldn't mind. Like I could understand if it was like 10 or something, but one. One is a bit painful when you made like 1,000 chests and you're one off.
Right then. I have successfully made, more hoppers.
Yep, sounds about right. Having fun.
Not particularly.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Right then. I've got the hoppers placed down. Now I get the observers and now I get the pistons and observers placed down. Now that I think about it, I probably would have needed a bit more than 7. I'd probably need like 14 fucking pistons and observers because of the other side as well.
Welcome to Redstone.
Then again, that'd probably
enjoy your trip.
Then again, it's probably yeah, it'll be fine actually, I'd say, because it'll just block my view out my window if I did that.
You know what I'm surprised of? You know what I'm surprised you haven't said yet?
Huh?
I'm surprised you haven't said something like you have to be a masochist to enjoy this, to enjoy Redstone.
I mean, once again, that goes without saying when it's you who's interested in this. Okay, they're all facing the wrong way.
For that comment, I'm not helping you if it doesn't work.
Okay. I mean, I'll figure it out, so it doesn't really matter in the end. Sorry if this is a bit boring, by the way. I'm just kind of deciding to do this just because I have nothing else to do. What now?
Do you realise it's like 11:30, right? You could just end the stream now if you wanted to.
True, true.
Because you got what you wanted done, right? You went mining for an hour or two, right?
Yeah.
Did you try the terracotta biome or not?
I didn't get around to it because I got distracted with other things.
Well, it gives you like a bunch more gold, which, like I said, I got an even amount of gold and what do they call it? Gold and iron, which is actually really nice to have.
By the way, with the way that I've made this farm, what it should do, theoretically, since observers detect change in blocks, once the sugarcane grows fully, it should the observers should activate the pistons and push the sugarcane off into the hoppers in the water. Which will then gather in this chest down here.
I'm not even looking at the stream. Give me a moment. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I see the down here part. Oh. Let's see what kind of a redstone mess you've made. Oh god. No.
Theoretically it should work.
Simple. Add a block to it. Add some sugarcane to it.
Okay, so it doesn't actually... Okay. Look. Right, so I take it that it needs to be hooked up to actual redstone. Because the observers did not detect the change.
Depending on what you're doing, probably.
Screw it. I'll see how it goes.
Giving up for now.
Best thing to do, really.
I'll have a look a bit later after I finish my own project.
I think I'm gonna end the stream soon.
Okay.
Just gonna, like, put all of my stuff in my chests and... Now we had enough for the night.
Fair enough. I'm finishing Matthew's thing, then I'm going to bed with myself. It's mostly finished now. Just removing a few bits that aren't necessary, adding the last components, and done.
Right. I just realised I didn't make a fucking chest for storage stuff. Oh well, I'll just dump it in here.
Should probably also make a redstone chest.
I have a stuff for redstone. I have a chest for redstone.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's something I forgot to show a stream. The wet floor sign.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry that joke stuck. Don't worry, I will get you wet fall time for Christmas.
That's all, put away. Just need to put the, spider eye and some shit back.
Right then. There we go. Alright, I'm about to finish this.
Right.
Now, question: do I activate it or do I wait for Matthew to get here?
I mean, you should probably wait for my. Well, you saying that, Mel, but I have no idea because I don't know what you built.
Well, the problem is I can't even tell you, otherwise I would very much tell you.
Why to just waiting for Matthew then? Because you know I can't answer. He'll probably be able to answer.
I'll tell you right now, it isn't a TNT cannon pointed at your base or anything.
Yeah, didn't expect it to be honest. Uh-oh.
But next it is though.
Oh, never mind, the zombie's too stupid. Oh, there he goes.
Glad you didn't hear what I said.
Oh no, I heard. As long as it isn't actually.
You'll never know.
I'm sure I will now. Eventually.
Maybe.
Besides, what fucking base? Half of my fucking, But no, not even half. Most of my... literally all of my base is underground. So...
Can we sleep? I'm genuinely... There's too many things attacking me.
Right, I'm just gonna... Right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do my outro for the stream. Right. Hopefully anyone still watching enjoyed that. Oh, wait. The stream appears to be going a bit spotty. Yeah, well, yeah, screw it. I can manage, I'm sure. Right. I think everyone's gone anyway, but... No, well, I'll just do my intro. I'll just do my outro just in case people are still watching and can actually still hear me because the fucking delays on red apparently. Well, thank you for watching the stream or the VOD, depending on what you're watching, how you're watching this. Yeah, next stream will probably be somewhere, like something in the, but the coming week. I might be doing a stream on Christmas, I am not sure, depends on what's happening. You know, things are a bit fucking up in the air at the moment, like over here in, England. So, yeah. Well, either way, thank you for watching, and I'll see everyone next stream.